Orafo emo akwa ba Emra ITV anababrimu kasebo a eye ITV kuti bekanfo na fententwefo ati omgu montin so anedwe ye me de ba besom mo se anababrimu kasebo me amede kasebo ye besom ye musomfo na opoku achampo oforiata kasebo no edoso no senti ne di emo akotin ni bi World Malaria Day na santimante mo no amada ne di ya penifo e de insemato dwa ede ni kire pie mante mo nso a nkokọ atibie nso ya breka sei akwanche bi asi amani pa be nso mo mahwere omunkwa nsem bi ka we hu ne de beso mo sa na pabremu ITV kasebo Asante mantemu na eye ewiase nyina no eye World Malaria Day no mpenifo ada adwuma bi adia mpenifo bibiri akasa fa ho se omohwe eye 2026 yi a malaria ewo eye asante mantemu no mangana no mpo no nema etimi abre ase mpenifo se omontoso no omonkoso no omonye se ne betimi aboa eye malaria ho ensensem no so no etimi akofama omoka bi so fa akenfo ho so se omonso omdwumadi a anata hwe ye omohwe omho efa malaria ho no so no nema atimi akoyi omonkoso no omonto aso nyenisa
Say you share 2022 omo ba Ashanti region OPD say omo yare ya be share omo no. So share emu 100 ba OPD say omo yare ya be share omo 100 ya be share omo malaria. Omo be share omo ho a. Uhwe 100 a nemu 20 malaria. O share 2023 o fa nipa 100 a ba facility wa Ashanti man mu nyina no. O fa 100 a nemu 19 malaria nti na omo ba e. And I heard 2025 so far. O share omo ba ye OPD say omo yare omo be dia ayaresa no. O fa 100 a nemu 20 malaria. Na fa mu o fa 10 a nemu mienu malaria. Ya ade o share bibi ti say first o kaya na o ba ye hospital a o right children's ward and cry na omo da ho nyina na severe malaria. Na not likelihood say o be wu na e doso. But o share 2022 and chrome by your hospital no oma na malaria nto mu ye no ye ni bi 0 2023 0 o share 2024 and chrome by your hospital na malaria nto mu ye no e baako and I share 2025 afie atwa so sa e baako na de ma so omokọ omofa afuru no ye ma omo ya malaria duro bi a your friend Bruni Mamen Koto IPT, a bomb mamma ho bine, a bo akran ho bine. And tis all share 2023, a man no money saying in our Ashanti region, our Mutimina IPT 3 no. So far a man bear 100, a mube a 9 and 49. And I'll share 2024, offer a man no 100 so sir, a mube a dunum and 9 54%. And I'll share 2025. And more call or more fair through I am more IPT no so no a dunum and watch it 58%. It's way a baby I say your boy home and modern pa. Now asama ye can and now ye celebrity day no and now I send for a numpe. The kind of say Obia why so woko numre or ma wabusi and food no yen down mosquito net ase the here pa. Who a tosso you know as soon as say so wa ware o ya maame o yukunu obia no ye make sure say ye ma no omofa afura IPT ne de ye make sure say obia ansaka eno na babo maame no ho ban e babo le ba no so ho ban
ya fani inche Upper East na eno na ye national chairman de ma NDC amanyoku no meche Owura Johnson na sedu enketia de ato amonfo mo wo ye Upper East region anim se NDC aban a omoti benja so ombehwe se eye omobohye bi omohye se obefa eye benja ye a ombetimi edi no ombehwe so omodi ni yi opani ekasa edeto omanfo mo wo Nandam constituency a eno no wo Upper East a opani echense musi.
And so you have delivered your part. On December 7, one day you have finished. But we have 4 years to deliver on our part of the contract. Because when we came around, the things you told us, we haven't forgotten. But we will have to do all those things over a period of 4 years. So having done 1 year, we need to come around like this for us together to take stock what we've been able to achieve in the past 1 year and to do our own assessment as to whether we are moving at the right pace or we are retrogressing. And for us to collectively remind ourselves what our needs are in this district. How many of them have been satisfied in the past 1 year? How many are in the process of being satisfied? And how many have not been touched at all? So opportunities like this help us to do our own review. So from this meeting, we will have a fair idea of the outstanding jobs, so that when we go, we are re-energized to continue implementing that part of the manifesto that relate to NAPDAM constituency. And so that is why when we meet like this, we give opportunity to your representative to remind us. And that is what the chief had so powerfully done. So on behalf of the party, I want to
nsɛm yi emu ɛna ɛyɛ ɔhene ɛde ma ɔmanfoɔ mu wɔ no mo nsam wɔ namog nso ɛde to dwa sɛ ɔkotosrɛ NDC amanyɔkuo no a ɔmotante abɛndwa so sɛ ɔmokotosrɛ ɔmo a ɔmombɔ ɔmo na afei de ɔmo hospital ɛna akwan a ɛnyɛ a ɔmakuafo ɛnam so ɛkɔdi edwuma afei nso no ɔpanin san kasa a ɛfa yɛ nsuo ɔmo nom ho ɛna nneɛma pii a ɔpanin ɛtoa so sɛ
Nawane, he almost used his resources. Some of the road networks were broken down. I can talk about Yakote Road was broken down. He used his personal resources to rehabilitate that road, and we are enjoying it today. That we had the Agenda 111 hospital, almost at the length stage. It has been abandoned. It was one of the appeal. You know where we are distant. Our people are mostly farmers, and they get snake bite and all that. Now we are talking of Chief's compound instead of district hospital. So, grassroots man, we trust you. Put it in your notes. Now, you have seen that majority of our people are peasant farmers. The MPP came with Daakye and call it one village, one dam. When you come, did you see any one village, one dam? So we are trusting in your hands. Most of our people are farmers. At least give us 3 major dams for dry season farming, so that our people will not engage in other things. Let me also recognize we have water problems. The DC has enumerated, but that is not enough. Some people augmented. I know Maxwell Selu is here. He dug about 17 boreholes for our community. That was also remarkable, but we need more. Water is life. So we think that when you go, action man, address our issues. That is what I have for you. I will not hide and lie to you and come and talk about your successes. These are the issues we are confronted with. We don't deserve to go through that. Concerning the continuous voting for NDC, some of the constituencies used to sleep, but we have not done that. So trust us and consider us in your good books. Thank you very much. There is one issue I want.
afei so honorable Francis you know one to big and so DC the man among for more now done na no pani ekire say bra NDC amanu kuyi eba no omatimi aboa ama nyumadi bebre akoso ewo importem ho no.
Our achievements speak clearly. I am proud to report that the construction of a chief's compound at Solega is advancing steadily. This will bring healthcare closer to the grassroots. Most importantly, the construction of a maternity ward at Gundog has been fully completed. It will soon be commissioned and handed over to serve our mothers and children. Sanitation remains a key priority. A 10-seater toilet facility with a 5-unit shower system has been constructed at Pelungu, while additional toilet facilities have been completed in Pelungu, Congo, and Angodi. These interventions will help us restore dignity and promote public health. As is often said, cleanliness is next to godliness, and our party is committed to both. In the area of education, we are building a future of this constituency. The construction of a kindergarten block at Nkunziense is ongoing. In fact, it is completed, the contractor told me. While a junior high school block at Damolo is also under construction at a very appreciable level of completion. These projects are aimed at providing a conducive learning environment for our children. Mr. Chairman, in our effort to maintain order and environmental safety, we have undertaken the construction of a pond for stray animals. This will address the menace of stray. Successfully drilled 15 boreholes and constructed 5 mechanized water systems across the district. These interventions are already transforming lives by providing access to potable drinking water. Completed a modern slaughterhouse at Congo to promote hygienic meat processing and enhance public health standards. This will also contribute to local economic development and job creation. In fact, that particular facility is fitted with a biodigester. So we are already embarking on the environmental friendliness that we talked about here.
Dwumadie bi akɔso ama Professor Alfred Yosin a ɔno free ɛyɛ Provost College of Health and Science ɛde nsɛm bi ato dwa ne nyinaa ɛfa ɛyɛ chronic care model a ɛkɔ so wɔ ɔman Ghana mu na ɔpani aka biribi afa ho sɛ yɛhwɛ ɛyɛ National Health Insurance Scheme ɛna afei nso no ɛyɛ primary health care no ɔmbɛhwɛ ma netimi aboa ma afofo nyinaa timi anya ho mboa na ɛno ɛna maame adwoa obobia dako opoko ɔno yɛ administrator ɛde ma Ghana Medical Trust Fund ɛnso akata ɔmbɛhwɛ ɔmama aboa mo manya cardiometabolic sene bitimi aboa ma abibie mu hanom no yɛtimi ahwɛ atu aseɛ na mbra nsɛm ikɔ so na Professor Henry Takono ɔno yɛ Vice Chancellor University ɔno nso ɛkasa wɔ dwumadi ase a ne kwakora no mpanifo bi nso ɛka wo de nsɛm bi etu dwafa sɛ yare hu
monitoring test and element that we use, and we believe if we could scale this up as a nation in this time that we are trying to promote free primary health care, that is where we want to promote and get the citizenry, prevent as many of them from developing these non-communicable diseases in the first place. If they do get sick naturally, then the national health insurance is also being strengthened to take care of the basic curative component of these conditions among Ghanaians. And then again, we say that instead of putting all the high-risk burden onto the national health insurance, let's create another model of care that can take care of those who unfortunately will develop the complication, and that is the Ghana Medical Trust Fund. So I believe as
the administrator of the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, at a time when the conversation around cardiometabolic diseases in Africa is no longer optional but urgent. Let me begin by commending the CREATE Consortium for not only generating knowledge, but for shaping a movement, one that recognizes that the future of healthcare in Africa must be collaborative, integrated, and people-centered.
We will showcase outcomes from CREATE, a group focused on reducing the impact of non-communicable diseases in Ghana, Kenya, and Mozambique. Across these 3 countries in sub-Saharan Africa, the CREATE model has delivered to 261 participants. The programme has trained 10 early career researchers from Kenya and Ghana through postgraduate studies, 56 community champions through the train-the-trainer approach, and more than 150 healthcare providers and community workers on cardiometabolic disease, staging practice and research. We recognise that African healthcare was developed to focus on infectious diseases like HIV. Some countries in Africa have previously, therefore, not set up models of care for managing non-infectious diseases, which are becoming more common. The most common non-infectious diseases are cardiometabolic diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. All of these can lead to early death, so it makes sense to tackle these diseases together because they can be treated in similar ways. For example, losing weight and increasing exercise can help with all of them.
Simply put, a healthy nation is indeed a wealthy nation. Ladies and gentlemen, at the National Investment Bank PLC, we're successful hosting of this conference here in Ghana and particularly in Accra. Our role in overseeing the organizational aspect of this event reflects our commitment to partnership that deliver real impact. We are especially encouraged by the strong global collaboration represented here today, and by the caliber of participants, including leading researchers, policymakers, and international partners. At NIP PLC, we remain committed to playing our part, not only as a financial institution,
Yɛnyina yɛnim sɛ ɛnkyɛ bia ɛyɛ GHS3 for ɛbɛtwerɛ nsɔhwɛ na ɛno na member of parliament ɛde ma amanfo mo atwima nwabɛgya no south constituency honorable Shirley Chey enso ɛde nsɛm bi ato awofo anim sɛ ɔkoto srɛ mo sɛ ɛyɛ enyumaden a ɔmoma nkɔda no yɛ wɔ fie no saa bere no ɔmotwentwan to kakra na ma nkɔda ntimi ensua adeɛ sɛ na betumi aboa ama ɔmatimi ɛdi nkunim wɔ nsɔhwɛ ɔbɛtwerɛ no na ɛno na municipal director Edema education na na pokuya amwako enso ede nsem bi eto aso e kan say
and muhu ya me name party executives ye by say ye bana yabe reshi enkra na omokotro BEC well in their exams enti ye baso so yenim say ade ba ko a omuhia omode trust and core subjects math set enti akra bi a otro exam bia in atwema we bi agyan onya 1 math set ye dia bre o so in their preparation for their exams no omu news ba menya akwanya iso so de mefa so na masre awofo so say time we enye time ye di house chores nyina gu ye man so na ko ru nkukom ana akoye say na kodwom mame ene ade eno de yentete ye pa wa say ye de ma ye ma no but na wotwe ya akaya omokotre exams de ye besra wo for say omoma nkra ne mre na omuntimi ntena se no munsua de afei esa nyoma no be ka hu bebra na ye say omo time na ye limited bibia wo say wo sua ne ye no bia na we nya mre no entimi ensua ne ye
exams no the do's and the don'ts ya mo mahu say usua de ye a obe pass ya mo mahu say they should avoid examination or practice because emwa ebetumi ama omo nsohwe no aye basa enti ya tu omo fu bebre ye gusu anso etu omo fu ti enim say omo prepare ya omo betumi akwa exam.
Areho semi ensori okasabo iso sabra ye kasa nipa be nson na ye chese omahwe omonkwa a eyakonhia esi ewo kokko atibie kwantimpo no so a eye ka Hyundai Grace na ekunya se ekwanhia yi sabra ye kasa yi no National Fire Service omo nkokko ana afin so no nipa bi na ebo ama dwumadi etimi omotimi age nipa yi bi ntonkwa na siwo eye dwoada April 27 2026 ya na abo enumre beye 10:28 akwanhye etimi ebanesa na enumu na eye odumja mpenifo no etimi ekodu wontama eye omostation ni bi nso etimi penifo ni bi nso kokka ho a tedwumadi omutimi boy so no baji nkrofo yi enkwa na nso no arewosem say eye ka ne number ye GR 5660-18 no emra mo kodu na nipa 7 de omato nanan mo ensedo a empenifo e ka kire se niam akwanhye bae no omugo so eye hwehwemu na ne ebesi bia no anase ne beto fam bia no omu fa kam eye tiefo we odofo ye nyina nsem so ne fa ITV ana pabrem kase boy emfa wonsi ha